This is a Rick Toone instrument, aptly named American Girl. You'll find it on his website. Rick Toone. Rick Toone. Ricky Toone. That's what we say when we hand it to the unsuspecting good guitar player who immediately realizes how insanely perfectly crafted this thing was. Look at this arm contour. Oh my goodness. Yep. And it's more comfortable than you can imagine. Look at that belly contour. You just fall asleep and you wake up and you now got a third arm made out of ash and maple. These are Lindy Fralin custom one-off buckers. Incredible. They give you all the flavors you could ever ask for. This thing can do telly, it can do strat, it does Les Paul, and there's his patented bridge, which does exactly as advertised, just translates the tone through the wood, and this thing's a beast. 10-way switch, a lot of confusion about that. I was confused about it. 10-way switch works this way. Sorry, I'm not a professional photographer. I'm working alone here on a sketchy chair. But this is the up position, which is humbucker combinations. This is the down. Oh, you bugger. This is the down position. And that gives you single coil split combinations. All sound fantastic. Quiet as heck. I don't know what kind of pots he's got in here, but or what his circuitry is. That's a Rick Toone mystery. He's an alchemist, man. He's a sonic alchemist, one of the best. All I can say is it goes from a gentle gallop to winning the Kentucky Derby. I mean, that's how much headroom is in that volume pot. The tone pot is fantastic. You can get to 335 land with this thing, and it doesn't sacrifice any of the sonics. It just gives you that what you're looking for. You know, the EQ. Very professional, top of the line. If I had to put it into words, I'd say hi-fi, sibilance. Good friend of mine, Mr. Watson, said it reminded him of the Petros acoustic guitar, which is the Steinway of acoustics. So, trusting his judgment better than anyone else I know, I would say this is the Steinway of electrics. Actually, I think it's more the Stradivarius, because in 200-300 years, when this thing gets found and it's got mold on it, they're going to look at this neck. They're going to look at that neck. Look at that thing. There, you can really see it there. It's really hard to capture. That's just amazing. See the spine? And the carve. Just ergonomic excellence. Seriously, here's the only downside to this instrument. The only downside is it plays and sounds so well that if you're not on your A game, it exposes you. If your playing is not where it ought to be, it's like a really clean amp. You know, go back to the woodshed and practice. So I promised Mr. Toone, Rick, that I would post a video. Been very busy. Almost lost the business, the day job through the jab frenzy. Thankfully, we're past that. Back in business. Look at that. Look at that. Stainless brush, stainless. Gorgeous, man. I love that. I think that's cool that he just burned that in right there. And again, just the carve on this. And the finish. I don't know how he finished it, but if there's even a guitar in the neighborhood of this, it'd be a James Tyler. And so far as I've played them, this thing's got the edge as far as chameleon abilities, because it really does showcase a bunch of different, as he put it, American guitars. in his write-up, in his own words. Telly, Strat, Les Paul. Anyway, I owed Rick this video. Gonna sling it up, play it through Friedman SS100 that was modded by Mr. Friedman himself, somewhere between version 1 and version 2. Killer high gain amp. The question from Rick was, does it metal? We know it does jazz, we know it does blues, we know it does country, we know it does R&B, we know it does alien love chants, but does it metal? And that's just not because we're into metal. Our metal is different from, you know, the metal today. I don't even know what to call today, but does it metal is the question. So it's not quite a full metal amp. We might give it a hard rock 80s metal designation. By today's standards, that's not the deal. We're listening to the wet side through Strategy 500. That's coming out the right, left cabs. Down the middle is dry. There's obviously the way we can juice the heads, get the essence out of the heads without destroying hearing. And wet side, all this crap is getting mixed through a Neve 5059 summing mixer. Sounds epic. We got mics and we're learning how to sync video and stuff, so later on I think we'll be posting different flavors and different things, but for right now it's cell phone mic and does a halfway decent job. Samsung S20. So that annoying sound is a 15-year-old AC. And this rig, for all the sound it produces, is very quiet. That's the Friedman clean. Full humbucker bridge. Single coil bridge. Position 4 humbucker split. Position 8 single coil split. Some tone, take the edge off it. That's wide open tone. This is rolled off. It's a perfect little in-between spot right there. Has the chime, but not attacking your eardrum. So that's just some clean flavoring. But what we're really here for is, does it metal? Bridge. Off to a good start. You know, the only thing missing is the wanger bar, and Rick's got a new wanger bar out that I wouldn't put it on this guitar because it's not really missing, but I mean, just listen to that sustain and that harmonic overtone. This thing is, this instrument is just begging to make music, to make good music, clean. So like, what would we play in the realms of there? Let's go to
say it metals.